The concept of the American dream is one that emphasizes prosperity, success, the pursuit of happiness, and in this case, entertainment. Our show focuses on home ownership, community, lifestyles, and success stories from around the country. And of course, some great stories from your neighborhood. Our national story this week highlights the newest markets to join the American dream. We'll share stories from Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Palm Beach. Welcome to the American dream.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain in the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted.
Our first story is brought to you by a professional in your city. Let's hear what they have to share this week.
In 1870, British spiritualists founded this area we now know as Leucadia. In fact, it's named after an island off the coast of Greece, and it loosely translates to shelter. That makes a lot of sense because this area has been shelter to people involved with counterculture, religious, political, and even lifestyle. That's why the action sports industry is so big here, from the very famous Tony Hawk to Shaun White and Rob Machado. That's why this area has always been one of my favorite parts of all of San Diego. And what you see here in Encinitas and Leucadia, well, the motto says it all. Keep Leucadia funky. And this property I'm about to take you in right now that we just listed for sale for almost $4 million is luxurious, it's beautiful, it's a farmhouse beach house, but it is very funky. Hygeia Avenue has always been one of my favorite streets in Encinitas, and that's because this is home to some of the most creative expressions of architecture in all of North San Diego. And so when Laura Andert asked me to partner on 548 Hygeia, this incredible farmhouse chic aesthetic, I was excited not just to partner on this listing, but to have an opportunity to do something significant with someone who's just as passionate about design as I am.
Not seen the 10-foot steam shower. It's rad.
This is a steam shower?
It is. His and hers, and you could just have a party.
So even the adults get a treat.
Absolutely. Check it out. Kick step. It's for kids. They stand up here and brush their teeth.
That is so cool, and it makes this like a true family house.
Absolutely. Seth, you've got to check this out.
It looks like a garage.
It's not just any garage. It's the type of garage that you have to have when you're 5 blocks to the beach.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah?
Check it out.
Oh my God, it's all surfboards.
It's awesome.
It's a garage for your shred sticks.
That's right.
This is awesome. This is my kind of garage.
Everyone thinks this is a secret garden, but really it's an amazing pathway to the guest wing.
Oh my gosh, what a surprise. So this is the guest house.
It is. Come check it out.
You You know, this is such a surprising house because there's so many awesome features that just I've grown to love. And though I've gotten to know it so well since we listed it, I know it only an inch as much as Laura. And one of the things that I love about working with her is she knows that a house like this, of course, is about the design features, the aesthetics, the materials, but you don't buy this house just because it's pretty. You buy this house for all the fun little surprises. And one of my favorite surprises is one that Laura told me I could see on my own. Check it out. It's an in-ground trampoline. Because life is short, and when you live in Leucadia, it's all about having fun.
Mike, every time I come downtown here to the gas lamp, I feel like there's something new to see, something new to try out and explore. What are we up to today?
Oh, there's a lot of great new construction here. Real estate is booming down here in the gas lamp, as you may know. But there's a lot of good restaurants, people that move down here and want to buy down in the gas lamp area. They have the convenience of taking the trolley in to work. This is all about convenience down here, but another perk to it is the nightlife. The nightlife is great, and as a matter of fact, with one of those new constructions, there's a new place I'm going to take you to. It's called the Sign of the Whale.
Oh, it sounds lucky, so I can't wait to check this place out.
You're going to love it. It's only been open for a couple of months, but it is on point. It is top notch. So I think you're really going to love it.
Great. Lead the way.
All right, let's go. Hey, Jen, I would like to introduce you to Amani.
Hi,
and
how are
she's
you? Hi,
manager here.
nice to meet you. Welcome. Thank you. Now, this place seems right up your alley. I mean, being a retired Navy officer, this place looks like we're on a ship. Sign of the Whale, how did you come up with that name?
Yeah, so we have a sister location in Stamford, Connecticut. That's our flagship. And when you're on a fisherman's boat, when you see a whale tail or a whale, it's a sign of good fortune and good luck. So it was very fitting, and that location is right on the Long Island Sound. When we knew that we wanted to venture out to San Diego, given that we're just a mile up from the harbor, it was just very fitting to put the name here.
This must be like bringing back some memories from your old Navy days. Yeah. They have a brig down below.
Yeah, we do, yeah. So this building was built in the 1800s. It was formerly a jailhouse.
Oh, nice.
So while our location in Stamford has an upstairs rooftop, we have a downstairs dungeon basement. And coming to place the name to it, we've decided the brig to kind of pay homage to the strong military presence in San Diego. And we like to stir up a little mischief down there.
Get into some mischief, but I'm sure that you have other things going on. I see a lot of good bar top tables, so I feel like this is going to be a hotbed of activity on various days throughout the week.
Sure, yeah. So we're a full-service restaurant. We're open 7 days a week, focusing on lunch and dinner during the week, and then we have a very expansive, fun brunch menu on Saturdays and Sundays, and incorporates our current food menu. Our menu is locally sourced and rotates seasonally, and then of course with brunch we do a fun bottomless mimosa. So
I love that.
Wow.
And you're a big football fan, right?
Yes, I am.
I feel like there's so many screens around us right now.
Yeah.
There has to be some sort of activity or specials going on for football.
I mean, we have an 18-foot LED wall TV screen, so we do very well with football. We have some very aggressive specials as well. $3, $4, and $5 beers, $7 select appetizers. And yeah, it's a great time for a game watch.
Oh yeah.
With the whole ship vibe that you have going on here, I assume maybe there's some seafood offerings in your entrees?
There is. We are very seafood forward. Our menu is locally sourced with a global appeal, so it's a very well-rounded menu. We focus a lot of sandwiches and burgers, a lot of small plates, vegan and vegetarian options, and of course, locally sourced seafood.
Oh, I love that. So you came from the East Coast, now you're on the West Coast, I mean West Coast, sorry.
Same thing.
I had to say that. But you kind of appeal you have something for everybody, it feels like.
Yes, there is. We really wanted to focus on what the San Diego vibe was, and that was what was really exciting about opening this concept in San Diego. Just really focusing on local sustainability, locally sourced vendors, and then just a little bit of something for everyone.
Well, I'm kind of a beer guy, but I see that you got a lot of top shelf liquor. What's a signature liquor or drink here?
Sure. Yeah, we have quite an expansive cocktail list. Our most popular popular one, definitely by far, is our signature cocktail, the California Girl.
Oh, hello.
There she is.
Here she is. It's a passion fruit cocktail with a honey lilac foam. But for beer drinkers as well, we have over 20 draft beers. A lot of them focus on San Diego micro and nano breweries as well.
Oh, all right. Cool deal.
This is the craft capital, I feel like, maybe
the Mecca
the
of
West
beers,
Coast.
yeah.
And so that sounds like a plan. I'll get the California Girl, you get the beer, let me know how it is. But thank you so much for showing us
Thank you.
this wonderful
Yeah, welcome
location.
anytime.
Hey, here come the drinks.
Well, thanks so much for showing me this place, by the way. I absolutely love it.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I love this. I mean, imagine if you brought a bachelorette party or came in with your friends for Sunday football. This is what you bring them
cool.
to.
Wow. Look at that.
Well, cheers. I don't want to drink my face,
I know.
but I think it's going to happen.
Cheers.
Our national story this week highlights 4 of the newest markets. But first, we hear from one more professional from your neighborhood. Let's check it out.
I've got several passions, and of course one of them is real estate, but another one is San Diego and how San Diegans take care of themselves and each other. Whether it's the military or the youth, San Diego always steps up to help out. Tonight, we're at an event for a club that is very important to me. It's called the Boys and Girls Club of San Diego, and we're at the Marriott Marquis for their Evening of Changing Lives. This is the annual fundraiser that helps raise funds for 20 clubs throughout San Diego. It's a lot of fun, it's a great event. And I wanted to share the club with you as well as the history of this event. And there's no better way to do that than to talk to the president, CEO of the company, Danny Sherlock. Let's go meet Danny. Before we talk about the event, give me a little bit of background for the viewers. When did the Boys and Girls Club start? How large is it? What does it do? What services does it provide right now?
Okay, well, the club started in 1941. It was a boys' club, and that was in San Diego. In 1949, a boys' club started in National City.
Okay.
In 1952, a boys' club started in Escondido.
So not so nice for the girls.
And so it took us, we were very slow learners, it took us 40 years to figure out there were girls. And since that point, it has been a Boys and Girls Club, and we now have in our organization 20 locations throughout San Diego County.
And what are the youth we're serving mostly? Is it mostly the disadvantaged? Are we in disadvantaged areas?
Absolutely. Our organization serves children that live in inner city, suburban, and rural areas of the county. We have a high percentage of low income, 65% qualify for free or reduced lunch at school. But we don't turn children away either. We have clubs in places like Poway and Forest Ranch. And there's still a need there. Both parents are working. Maybe pay for the lifestyle that they have, and so they need a place for kids to go after school.
Okay, and then what is this event tonight? What is the goal and what purpose does it serve?
Well, our organization was formed by mergers of 4 corporations together to create Boys and Girls Clubs of Greater San Diego. Okay. Each of those organizations had their own event, and so what we have here is taking those 4 organizations together on one big event instead of 4 smaller events.
A lot of things have been happening politically, economically in the last year that have kind of put some more pressure on the clubs. Are you trying to offset some of that, and what were some of those issues that we need to overcome?
Well, some of the, California regulation is what it is.
Right.
And so one of the things we have is we had to replace our entire fleet of buses that we use to go pick up kids and bring them to the club and also take them on field trips. The reason we had to do that is as of January 1st of 2020, all buses in California must be green. And we had older diesel buses. They still were very serviceable, but that's not what the new law will be. Also, we're in the midst of the middle year of 5 years of increases for minimum wage. Okay. So it went from less than $10 an hour, and by the time we got the 5 years up, it'll be $15 an hour. And about 75% of the employees of the Boys and Girls Club are college-age students who are at or just above minimum wage.
So it's a great deal for them, but it puts a little bit of strain on the
Absolutely, and a lot of the funding has to come from charitable contributions. You know, we just got to make those ends meet.
Okay, and I know our goal is to help as many kids as possible, but we had a particular kid last year that won our Youth of the Year. Can you tell a little bit about that story?
Sure. Our last year's Youth of the Year, his name was Isaac, and he bounced around from foster home to foster home. Eventually his aunt took him in, and she lived near one of our Boys and Girls Clubs, and he was able to get involved in the club, really gave an opportunity to change his life. During the time that he was having his tough times in foster care, he learned to draw, and especially learned to draw comic book characters. And so this past year, Boys and Girls Club had an opportunity, thanks to Beyonce and Jay-Z, who did a concert here in town, to present a full ride 4-year scholarship for one student for college.
Okay.
And so we chose Isaac, but we didn't tell him.
Yeah.
So he went to the concert with a bunch of other teens from the Boys and Girls Club, and right before the music started, they got up and announced that he'd received the scholarship.
And that's a great story, and it's kind of the extreme of what we do, but the whole goal is lift everybody up, give them all a better chance at succeeding and progressing.
The whole idea is to lift them up, give them an opportunity to succeed.
Perfect. Well, I know you've got a VIP event. You've got to go squeeze some money out of some people, so I'm going to let you go. Thank you very much.
Scott.
Look forward to seeing you later tonight.
Okay.
Okay. Bye. Silent auctions in full swing. It's not that silent, but everybody's having a good time. Bids are getting higher. I'm losing a lot of items, so I got to go raise my bids. We're about ready to head for dinner. This year's already been a great success. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow morning we get up and start all over again. Hope to see you next year.
I hope you learned something interesting about your city and enjoyed the local content. Up next is a segment from one of our newest markets, Los Angeles.
Hey guys, it's Emily Yuan.
And it's Chrissy Rodriguez. We're the Homegirls Real Estate team. Today we're taking you to Echo Park, one of LA's first neighborhoods.
Press to impress like it's prom night. And when you live in top shelf, you know you gotta set the bar high. Had the same dreams.
Just north of downtown Los Angeles lives this thriving neighborhood where you'll find the hippest vintage stores, artsy coffee shops, and the indie music scene.
It's also home to Echo and Echoplex, which helped launch the careers of many notable artists, Foster the People, Beck, and Incubus.
If you blink, you might just miss the whole thing.
Echo Park was set for many silent films back in the 1920s, and a number of celebrities make this their home, including John Huston and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Ooh, I love Leo. And aside from the hectic life, provides an escape called Echo Park Lake, just a retreat a few minutes away. There's so much that you can find here in Echo Park, but there's one place we have to go to before we check out our listing.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Let's go. We're in Echo Park's hottest spots. This is LA's first and only all-organic, plant-based, soft-serve dessert shops.
So what makes yogurt really special to our hearts is it brings the namaste into our lives with its handcrafted, fresh from scratch, all vegan, soft serves and smoothies. So we've checked out some really cool spots in Echo Park, some fun food to eat, but what we really want to show you is the true beauty of this neighborhood, and that's its architecture.
Here you'll find Victorian-style homes built in the 1800s, craftsman-style homes, and mid-century modern-style homes. We're going to check out our latest listing on 1876 Lemoyne Street. Let's go take a look.
Nice, let's go.
This home is truly one of a kind. This 3-bedroom, 3-bath home has over 2,900 square feet of impeccable open concept living. There's a 4-car garage and a large backyard for entertaining your friends and family.
Oh wow, check out this open space.
It is beautiful.
This home opens up to a beautiful kitchen space, completely expansive. Check out this beautiful kitchen island. But this is my favorite feature. It's a refrigerator. Check this out, so cool. So much space, perfectly designed for a culinary artist or a rookie like me. And it opens up to a beautiful dining area with this view.
One of the fun aspects of living in Echo Park is its great history. Underneath where we're standing is a basement of additional 1,400 square feet of living area. It's perfect for a recording studio, an artist's retreat, or for its original entertainment purposes.
What's absolutely incredible about this home are the breathtaking views. Come check it out. Perfectly perched right on top of Echo Park. You get the views of the Griffith Observatory, Hollywood sign. On a perfect day, the Pacific Ocean. Romantic spot for sure. All you need is a date.
Forget what you've seen. This is the Los Angeles dream.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We're so proud of what the LA market has created that we just have to share a second segment. Let's check it out.
Hello, American Dream. Welcome to 41 Via Conocido. So walk this way. First, I want to show you the casita. Casita just loosely translates into little house. It is a detached space of the home that has its own entrance, usually located at the front of the house. So it's a great little studio, great little spot for when people come to visit. They can stay and not bother you. And of course, what would this house be without the courtyard? Other than the water fountain, which any water fountain or chandelier, you have me at hello. I absolutely love those fixtures. But if you walk in this way, you'll see the outside fireplace, you'll see the beautiful rustic chandelier that fits the Tuscan theme of this. What I really want to talk about is staging. Everyone at this point is familiar with staging inside the house, but it's also important to remember outside of the house when it comes to staging. The exterior of the home is an extension of the house and really gives a feel, really gives that first impression and lasting impression to all the potential buyers that walk through here. So with this space in particular, you can really imagine having gatherings here with friends, with family, by yourself, writing, relaxing, whatever the case may be. It just has so many options. Another great thing to know about staging, Forbes put an article out where the National Association of Realtors said that for every $100 invested in staging, the usual return is about $400, which is 4 times. So if you're putting $1,000, $10,000, $100,000 into staging, there's a pretty good chance that you'll be getting 4 times your investment. So make sure to stage that house, both the outside and the inside. Another home tip I'd like to share with you for the exterior space of your home is to see just how much space you have to work with. For example, there is a fence. That is where the property line goes for this property. If you were to extend the land, you could bring it up, you could add a pool, you could add a sport court. It would be an entirely different backyard. It would add so much value to the home, and that's what is so wonderful when you own your own home and you have land to work with. So always be sure to access as much land as you possibly can. You don't have to use every square inch if that's something that isn't appealing to you, but if it is, speak to your real estate professional or speak to your developer, speak to your architect, and see if there's anything else with the backyard, with the frontage and the front yard that you can do to access and maybe add value to your home. And you always hear everybody talking about location, location, location. So here we are with a beautiful view of the Pacific Ocean, which, of course, only a few homes get. Thank you so much for joining me on American Dream, where we explore just outside of Los Angeles to see what South Orange County has to offer.
Our second highlight comes from the big city of San Francisco. Let's see what's going on in the East Bay area.
Hello, American Dreamers. This is Sarah Min Zhao from Keller Williams Realty in Oakland, East Bay, the Ponytail agent. It is such an honor to be here today to show you so many amazing places in the East Bay area. Today, I want to show you one of the best kept secrets in the Bay Area, the Marina Bay, Richmond. Surrounded by 32 miles of coastal shoreline, the city of Richmond and the Marina Bay Richmond are best known for the coastal ocean breeze weather, panoramic view of the bay, and their rich history. Residents here often tell me that they feel like they're on vacation full time. Marina Bay Richmond is one of the most convenient locations for commuters. We're connected to all major highways within 20-minute drive to San Francisco. And not to mention, we just started a high-speed ferry from our backyard to downtown San Francisco. And yet, it's still one of the most affordable places to live in Bay Area. Speaking of the most affordable place to live, let's go check out one of my new listings, the waterfront property. This is 69 Harbor View Drive. Let me show you around. You can almost feel the ocean from here. Welcome. Check out this amazing bayfront single-family home with dramatic high ceiling, with open floor plan, and view, and more view. And here is newly remodeled kitchen. Granite countertop, beautiful stainless appliance, cherry finished cabinets, and a view of the bay. The kitchen joined with an amazing, cozy family room with a conversational fireplace and also more view, of course. Let's go check out the backyard. There's a lot of things you can replicate around your house, but you cannot replicate this amazing view. This is one of the few homes here that has a private gate to the famous San Francisco Bay Trail. Let's hop on the bike to check out the new ferry. As you can see, the ferry from San Francisco has arrived. It's gonna be the most beautiful and hassle-free way to travel to San Francisco downtown. Thank you for watching. Until next time.
Last but not least is one of our new markets in South Florida, Palm Beach. Let's go meet Chris Igo.
Igo, where are you, guy? Where are you? Hope he's gonna meet me at this house soon. Let me try to get him again. For all I know, he could be swimming in the ocean.
Glad we could finally meet up.
I brought your car.
I appreciate that. Hey, I'm
Perfect.
super excited. Today I'm going to introduce you to my friend Frank McKinney. Frank McKinney is the epitome of the American dream. Here's a guy who started from nothing. He's built $50 million spec homes on the ocean. Today we're going to see his $14.9 million property. Let's go meet him. Frank.
Welcome home.
Thank you, thank you. I want to introduce you to my friend Glenn.
Hi, Glenn.
Frank,
Hey,
pleasure to meet
nice
you.
to meet you.
How are you? What a place you got here.
Yeah, well, welcome to 3492 South Ocean Boulevard, my final masterpiece. After 30 years, this is number 44, and it's the last one.
That's it?
Wow.
The name of the program, American Dream.
Yep.
No longer 2.2 kids and a dog and a white picket fence.
So Frank, tell us what this is. I see jellyfish, but I've never seen anything like this before.
What I wanted to do was bring the marine life from what you don't see in the ocean inside into the world's only jelly sphere. That is stunning. That's why I didn't put a TV in the room. I don't want a TV on that wall.
Right.
I want you to sit back and relax. There's too much stress as it is. This will take it away.
Frank, why don't you tell me a little bit about the kitchen?
Like the jelly sphere, this has something you will not find in any other residential setting in the world, that being lava countertops from Auberge, France. You've got this beautiful prep area. If you want to enjoy a little bubbly while you're cooking, you've got a place for your ice. And if she's got to check her lipstick, there's a mirror on the back of the champagne holder.
You have thought of everything. This is just remarkable.
This is the big money room. 1,257 square feet, direct ocean front.
You know, for a guy who's got a lot to say, I'm a little speechless.
You can tell your clients, this house is $1 million. Master bedroom is $14 million.
So what better house than this, James Bond? Tell me about it, Chris. I mean, this is ridiculous. And now, Frank, you've taken us up to the rooftop, which is, I mean, the view.
This is the epitome of the American dream.
I'm king of the world!
We strive to bring you the best stories from across the country that embody the ideals of the American dream, and hope you saw something new and entertaining. We would like to thank all of our viewers and all of our sponsors for helping us grow the show. We couldn't do this without your support. I'm your host, Tanisha Watkins. Thanks for watching.